Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to a special talisman opening video. So, with all of the talisman grinding that I've been doing the last while, I've actually managed to build up quite a stockpile of useless ones, which means that for the first time I am going to do some rebirth melding as well. So I finally managed to open up all the ones that I had, and I am very curious to see how this works, because to be honest, I have no idea how the mechanics for Rebirth differs from the usual Wisps of Mystery, I believe it is. And the thing that I'm wondering about is it is so much more expensive to make these, so I'm thinking they should be better. But I don't know if what you put in affects what you get out. So let's start as usual by removing the lower level talismans. So not going to worry about the rarity 5s. Not going to worry about a rarity 4. That's another 5. And definitely not going to worry about a rarity 3 at all. So let's get rid of these, and these. Okay, so let's start right at the beginning. Nice big fat red one. That is Divine Blessing, recall down 2. Don't think any of these are particularly special. 3 slot or level 3 deco slot, probably not as useful either in many of the builds that I've been running. Flinch free earplugs with a single slot, again not so special. This is interesting. Slugger 2 and Wirebug Whisperer. Wirebug Whisperer definitely useful for some of the farming builds, especially two of the builds that come to mind that are very useful is the one is just for farming materials quickly, where you abuse basically wyvern riding to make all the monsters on the map quickly drop a few items, pick it up, and then leave again. So could be useful together with stun. Not the most fantastic synergy, but I'm sure there's something useful that can come out of this. Flinch free, evade window, and a level 3 deco. This not so fantastic. I really don't find a use for evade window in this game. I find that just evade extender itself is more valuable. Free meal 2 with bubbly dance 1 and a 2 slot free meal. Again, sword and shield support builds, definitely something that could be useful. Latent power 1 with 2 level 1 decos, nothing springs to mind here that's useful. Slugger again, and stamina thief. These two together can be quite nice. With a blunt weapon with exhaust on it, this could be very valuable. It might even be very useful for some speedrunning builds. Speed eating 2 punishing draw. So I don't necessarily have a use for punishing draw because I don't think any of the weapons that I use make particular use of it. So together with the speed eating, either of those on its own would have been nice. But having the two of them on the same talisman, not quite. Evade window, marathon runner, no slots, that's a terrible one. Speed eating again, interesting. Why am I getting so much speed eating? Wall runner 2, again, more useful for farming builds. Probably not so much in combat. Guard up 2, again, none of the weapons that I actively use make use of this. Wall runner 2, divine blessing for a farming run where you don't want to get hit and you don't want to take damage, could be quite useful. Quick sheath and stamina surge. Maybe if this one had some slots, I could find a use for it. Quick sheath, I find, is only really valuable if you constantly need to heal and you're not playing sword and shield. So, not terribly exciting. Carving Pro 1 and Wirebug Whisperer. Well now. For farming builds, this could be very valuable. Yeah, I'm wondering now, I might want to go look back at some of my builds for specifically running routes for materials. I could probably find some use for that one. Now this is interesting. Earplugs 1 Constitution 2 with 2 level 2 decos. So 2 level 2 decos is almost always good. Constitution is valuable in switch axe builds, especially if you've got evade extender on as well. It becomes very valuable. Earplugs 1. Earplugs 1, probably not so great. Earplugs 2 would have been nice because then I only need 1 level 3 deco to make it full. But yeah, I suppose I can still find a use for this. It's not fantastic. I'd love to stick it into the calculator for checking what level of talisman this is. I doubt it will be above good. Stamina Surge 2. Stamina Recovery plus 20. Definitely some builds. In fact, actually for the Sword and Shield build. Not the Sword and Shield build. For my Fire and Ice Dual Blades build. This could be very valuable, but with just 1 level 1 deco, I'm probably going to end up not using this one. Well now, this should be a very good decoration, I would think. Earplugs 2. Counter-Strike 2. With a level 3 decoration slot. I mean, it's not god tier, but it is good. This seems interesting. I haven't really been making use of Counter-Strike. Mainly because I feel there are better ways of getting attack boosts. But given the amount of times that I get knocked on my ass in this game, probably valuable. And with earplugs as well, definitely something that can be useful in some builds. This one I'd like to test out. I think this one could be quite valuable. So overall, I don't feel that this was especially better than any of the other ones that I've gotten. Especially since I didn't get any of the types of skills that you are typically looking for. There's no weakness exploit, there's no attack bonus, there's no critical boost. Nothing really damage heavy specific, which is kind of what I'm trying to focus on because I want to shorten the amount of time that I take to do hunts. So, once again, nothing particularly special. Please let me know down below in the comments if there was anything that caught your attention. And let me know as well, is it worthwhile doing melding, Rebirth Melding, or is Wisp of Mystery really the way to go? I kind of feel like going Moonbow, specifically looking for critical things. You can probably get a very good talisman from this. I know that going Moonbow, there are certain things that you can't get, but maybe that's okay. I kind of feel like maybe it doesn't really matter. But if any of you know any better, please let me know. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Next time up, I think I've got enough materials for a Wisp of Mystery to happen again within this week. So look forward to that. And then I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.